And welcome back to Flexible Games, where we are playing 7 Days to Die, trying to survive. Well, I did a little bit of work. I've got some animal hide that we can use. And let's see, we're going to need a couple of pipes. We are going to need some stone, and I think I've got a little bit in here. And let's see, what else do we need? Bellows is animal hide and wood. I should have some wood in here. There we go. Let's craft the bellows as well as the fireplace, campfire. So I want to craft one of these as well, since we've got the stuff to do it. And the next thing we're going to want is a forge. I'm not sure. I think I want a full-fledged forge here. Oh, we need some clay. Okay. So, to get some clay, we got to go find a clay deposit. And there's a zomboid over there. And let's see if we can kind of skirt around him. See, this is clay right here. This brownish stuff. And it's usually marked because there's a higher number of cotton plants that grow on it. So if you come across, you know, an area where there's a lot of cotton, that is your clay. I want this. This gives a good amount of early game iron, and we're going to want a little bit of iron. Granted, it's not very much to begin with, but in kind of this early game setup here, we're going to want a little bit of iron. And I am overheating, so let's take a look-see around, take my duster off. There my awesome dude is. Okay, so we want at least 50 clay. Oh, and there goes my wonderful. Okay, so all that stuff is crafted. I need a tool. I need a axe. Stone axe. I don't have plant fibers. Well, that's easy enough to get. How much clay do we have? See, we have only 14. So let's just grab as much as we can here. I know this is kind of tedious. I didn't expect to need clay. I forgot that clay was part of the recipe. This should give us plenty of clay, though. As soon as this breaks, we should get quite a bit. Yep. Okay. Just make sure the coast is clear. And head back home. That guy's still freaking out over there. We've actually killed a few zombies with our spikes already. Okay, so we want to place the campfire down because I'm getting really hungry. All right, let's plan this out a little bit here. I want to use this front area, so let's put a campfire right there. And I should have, let's see, I have a cooking pot, but I don't think did I find a beaker somewhere? I can't remember if I found a beaker. So let's put the cooking pot in. Now, the other cooking pots that you find, since we don't need them, we can actually smelt them down, and the forge weight it'll give us 25 iron. So that is a good thing. Forge. Craft. Now, when you start cooking stuff and you start making heat especially with forges and campfires are really bad for it. But forges too are create heat for you. You got to be careful because the heat map will draw zombies in, and you've got to be very, very careful with what you do with them. So I have an egg. I could actually make some bacon and eggs. There's my forge. Oh, I just put the forge in there. Okay, I'm gonna put the forge right over here. I'm not sure about my spacing. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1. Okay, I'm gonna put the forge like right here, I think. And you feed it some fuel. I've gathered up quite a bit of coal. And give some fuel. Give it some... Oh, fuel is not there. Fuel goes up there. Give it some iron. Give it some clay. And you should get set. I have a set of calipers, but I don't really need those yet. Those are for crafting like arrowheads, like steel arrowheads. So I don't really need the calipers, and I'd rather not lose them in case that thing gets destroyed. So we got to be very, very careful about that. Do I have any other iron? I don't see any obvious iron. I could break down those pistols and get some iron out of that. There's the other cooking pot. And we've got a wrench. We've got lots of like lead, but nothing in the way of iron. So let's take this out for now. Turn this thing on. Put the cooking pots in there. See, we automatically got 25 plus the 1 iron that was in here. And as soon as that cooking pot is gone, I want to create... I want to put the coal or the clay in, because we need to make an anvil. We're going to need 200 iron in there, and there's really not that much. We only need 20 clay, and each one of these, each 1 iron and 1 clay, they'll give you 5 in the smelter. So we'll get 5 for each one of those, and we can go from there. And now that this pickaxe is dead as well, this one here, we can actually put this back in the forge and smelt it down and get some of that iron back. I don't know if it's exactly a 100% return. There's some more iron there I can throw in. I'm trying to get to that 200 level so we can make because we need his cooking grill. And I believe, yeah, see up here it says anvil required. So we need an anvil to be able to make the cooking grill that will go into the campfire right here and allow us to make a little bit better meals. So we want the anvil, wherever that may be. There it is. So as soon as this gets the iron that it needs, we're going to want to kick that off. And since we don't need any of this, we can take all these out. Maybe get a little bit of iron out of this thing. Some things give you iron and some things don't. And you just got to watch for, what is going to help and what isn't. I'll be right back. Sorry about that, folks. The fire alarm in my building went off, and as it does, at least once every couple of weeks. Pretty much every time it's when somebody burns a burrito or something and sets it off. So we've got enough iron in here now for a cooking grill, and the anvil is first. So let's craft the cooking grill, which will take 9 seconds, which isn't bad. And we have 80 iron left in there, and I would like to start using tools. There, we have a cooking grill now, which is awesome. Boiled water, which we have a cooking pot. So let's go grab some glass jars. We have bottled murky water already, but we have more glass jars. Let's see, I think that is all for our glass jars. And let's fill these up. You just go over and you fill them up with right click. You don't drink it. Don't hit it more than once, because that would be bad. Okay, so now we have 14 jars that we can use. And I want bottled water, which I need some coal. So let's grab a little coal and throw in there. So I want some bottled water. And with this, almost, well, let's half this and put it in here. That'll smelt it down twice as fast. Let's get some forged iron out of there. I want, like 20. Whoa. It reset. Okay, I want 20 forged iron. That way we can start using, see there, bottled water. It's all good. And now that we have that, I'm going to take this egg and a single meat and see if we can't make bacon and eggs. Bacon and eggs, cooking grill. I need 2 eggs. Do I have any more eggs? I don't think so. Okay. Oh, I do. Sweet. I have a couple more. So let's make a bacon and eggs. That'll really help our food situation. And let's put some of our excess water. Actually, let's use the fridge for some of our food. I'm gonna keep 2 on me because we're gonna be using it right away. And I don't have any corn, which is unfortunate. Oh, I do. Shit, I have some corn. So I'm gonna take a couple corn, couple potatoes, couple more meat, and some bowls. And I'm gonna see if I can make meat stew, bowl of water. Okay, I didn't know I needed bowl of water. So with that, I think I grabbed all the bowls that I had. So let's use these bowls, grab some water, bowl of water, because we don't want to use the murky water, obviously, because that would be bad. So we have a bacon and egg, so let's eat this. Yummy. Okay, and the water that we just cooked, I'm gonna drink one of these. That'll boost that up quite a bit. I'll put the glass jar back. And this will give us the ability to make this meat stew, which is incredibly good. This meat stew is awesome. So I want one more meat. And I have one too many corn, one too many potatoes. Because I only have 3 bowls of water. So, meat stew, I'm going to cook 3 of those. And these are incredibly filling. and should last quite a while. This is probably done, so I'm going to turn this off. Our forged iron is done. We'll be able to make... I'm going to throw this away, smelt that back down to raw iron. So now we have iron pickaxe that we can make. We have a iron fire axe, which will allow us to really speed up, you know, getting wood, most definitely. And I do want an iron shovel, but I don't really need to dig a whole lot right now. Might as well... No, I don't want to make one just yet. I'm looking forward to being able to build some of the, like, claw hammer. We need a book for this. Or we can unlock it because of the mod that I'm using. We can actually unlock it right here. If I wanted to spend the points on it, I could just unlock it and start making them. Same with the wrench, although I don't really have a whole lot of use for a wrench right now. So now we're getting kind of twilight-ish, and we've got 3 meat stews. Let's turn this off. And these are stinky. These actually produce a smell, so they produce even more smell when they're on your toolbar. So the bag is this area here, and this smell range is 10, the strength, but the belt smell range is 60. So if you put it on your belt, you're going to attract zombies from a long, long ways away. So I'm going to eat this up. That is awesome. Gives us a lot of good stuff. Okay, we have a good defensible position. How much wood do I have on me? I've got a little bit of wood. Let's go check our defenses here. Just do a zombie check before I run out. Looks pretty good. Oh, we got a damaged one here. All the way back. Here's another one. Ooh. How fortuitous. A deer. Oh, and now I've got meat on me, so I'm gonna be... Raw meat attracts them more than anything. Well, I'm glad I came out and checked before that thing disappeared. That's awesome. We've got food. And let's put that raw meat. I'm going to start putting all my food stuffs in the refrigerator. So let's grab any food that we have in here. Potatoes, animal fat can be used for a few recipes. And let's see, we even have some forged steel, but I have really no use for that right now. Animal fat, potatoes, corn. Oh, I saw blueberries in there. Okay, let's put the meat in there. Corn, potatoes. We're going to start farming. We don't really need to farm corn. We have that farm field. If I pull up my map, this area over here, this is all corn. So I don't really need to be farming corn, but I do need to farm potatoes. And we have enough animal hide now for another forge, but we don't really have any materials for it. I'd really like to start organizing some of this inventory to get everything kind of situated. Do I have any feathers? I have 3 feathers here. How about here? I'm not seeing any feathers at all. And how about arrowheads? I mean, I've got 3 iron arrowheads. There's a steel arrowhead. Okay. Okay, so ammo and weapons, steel arrow. Let's craft one of these. Iron arrow. We're going to be able to craft 2 of these, I think. And so we have 2 more feathers. So we've got regular arrows, 14 arrows. Those don't do a whole lot of damage. Steel arrows do a great amount of damage, and iron arrows are in between. Okay. And blueberries and animal fat. And there's our fire axe. There's our pickaxe. And I didn't make a shovel. Cling wrap I don't need. Red hood I don't need. Leather duster is for temperature swings. Wood, stone, and plant fibers are for the axes. And we are good to go. So we have a forge and a campfire. All we need is a beaker for this, and we can actually do some more stuff. And this one we need calipers and a tool and die set, which I think I actually have. At least calipers I have. I don't think I've come across a tool and die set yet. So let's see. I know the calipers are in somewhere in here. It's hard for me to spot. But we now have some of the beginnings of really starting to level up in our technology. But that'll have to do it for this episode. So I thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.